welcome to day 2 of the Native American Heritage Month vlog along. So for today's prompt, the question is, what is your favorite thing about being Native? Or if you're reconnecting, what are you excited to learn? So I'm a reconnecting Native. I grew up in the city. I didn't grow up on the reservation. But I've always been very proud of being Native. That's something there was no question about. My mom always encouraged me to, introduce myself. When I introduce myself, tell people like, I'm Luceño Native, and Capino. Yeah, and then also to tell people who my family is because, people know my grandparents, my great-grandparents. So always don't forget to, let people know who you are. Because people always, once they hear like who you're related to, they're like, oh yeah, I know them. So growing up in the city, I would go to like family gatherings and stuff on the reservation, but I didn't grow up with the songs, the stories, the dances, or the language. So that's something I'm trying to learn now as an adult. I started taking interest in the language during college. I actually think during an event at college, I introduced myself in my native language. I like looked it up online to how to introduce myself, and so I did like a very simple intro. And I think that was like the start of my language journey. So that's something I'm super excited to keep learning and to share that with the youth. And I actually think that's a question for later on, is like, what are you excited to pass on? So I won't get too much into that, but yeah, I think just my favorite thing is about how strong our communities are, and how I've been loving being in this community of content creators and streamers. Everybody's just been so supportive of each other too, and I think that just from our our tribal communities at home, and then all of us online, it's just like you can see how that sense of community translate from in person to the internet. Also, of course, I can't not mention my favorite thing about being Native also is the amazing jewelry and beadwork. I'm not wearing any beadwork right now, but I have so many favorite earrings. I got to buy more, and so if anybody has any beadwork or beaders that they want to drop in the comments, please. I love to support. Even if I can't purchase anything, I love to share on the social media. Thank you for joining me for day 2. I'll see y'all for day 3, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video. If you're Native and you're not participating in the vlog along, but you want to share what your favorite thing about being Native is, please feel free to comment down below, and I'll be sure to share the other Indigenous creators YouTube links down below too as well. And I know they'll be creating playlists for all their videos too, so be sure to check them out. All right, I'll see you for day 3 tomorrow. Bye.